Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how you can freeze your seeds and keep them for years and years. So here as an example I have some onion seeds that I've grown myself. And actually when onions go into seeds they look like this, okay? And you have your small black seeds in the seed pods. But they are really hard to get out, so I'm just ripping off the seed pods here, including the seeds. And yeah, so the black seeds are onion seeds, and I find onions pretty important because first of all people use it in almost every of their meals, so I think everybody should grow onions. The second thing is that it's a pollinator by insects, so you need some insects for the pollination, and let's be thankful for all of the insects that we still have. And the next thing is that onions, they need 2 years to produce some seeds. Actually, I have planted these onions like 1.5 years ago. Yeah. So I planted the seeds in May, and then I had to wait until the next year, till August, to get some seeds. So it's taking a really long time. Okay. Also, I want to show you this here. This is a really good book, and it's an Austrian gardening book, which is especially written for people who want to learn how to keep seeds. And yeah, it's an Austrian book in German. I'm not sure if this is available in English yet, but if you get this in English, then I would recommend that you buy it right away, because it's one of the best gardening books ever. Okay, and another interesting thing is that onion belongs to the genus Heirloom, okay? And quite a lot of other vegetables belong to this genus. So for example, here we have our onion, the typical onion, but also shallots and Welsh onion, leek, that's chive in English, and this is garlic, okay? And for seed production you need about 15 to 20 onions. Now the thing is that onion seeds, they only hold about 3 years, and then you can't use them anymore because they won't germinate anymore. So today I want to show you how you can freeze your onion seeds and how to make them last really long. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, it's a little bit hard to get the seeds out of the seed pods, so I'm just going to leave them like this. I'm not selling these seeds anyway, so if you're a company who sells seeds, you really have to get out the seeds, because yeah, it's not looking nice if you buy this stuff, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the small bag here and put the seeds in. And it's important that you make more than one bag. So for example, if you say you want to grow this much seeds each year, then you just fill the amount that you need for growing seeds. And let's say I want to grow this much seeds every year, and I just take my bag, and before I close it I take this, which is silica gel, and this will take out the moisture. It's really important that you put this in, okay? So every bit of moisture that is left in the seeds is now going inside of the silica. And yeah, also I should mention that it's really important that the seeds are dry, okay? So these seeds have been drying for 1 month in the shade, and there was no moisture that could get to the seeds. So they're really bone dry, but still to make sure that they don't get any kind of, fungi infection or, I don't know, mold. So it's really important that you use some silica gel. Okay. Then you want to close this up, and you want to fill up the next bag. So why is it important to make small bags instead of one big one, which would be much easier and faster? Once you have frozen your seeds, you don't want them to be thawing again, except when you really want to use them, okay? So you want to keep them frozen. You don't want to have freezing, re-thawing, freezing, re-thawing, because that would be bad for the quality of the seeds. It might kill the seeds and it might bring some mold with it, because when you are re-thawing the seeds, you will get a little bit of moisture inside of the bags, and that's a bad thing. So make sure that you never re-thaw your seeds until to the point that you really want to use them. So some people, they put the seeds into the freezer, and then in the next year when the spring is coming, they take out the entire bag, they let the bag re-thaw, and then they freeze it again. This is not good, okay? So make sure that you always keep the bags in the freezer and only take out what you need. Next step is to write the year onto the bags. 2019. 2019. And also maybe write like the variety onto it. Now you take your bags and put it into a larger bag. And this says onion. This says the variety, which is gelber Lager. And the Latin name, Allium cepa, which means onion. And you put your bags into it. Okay, close it. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, we should also add a random pack of silica into the big bag as well. So that's it. Some people might recommend that you can use a vacuum sealer, like get out all of the air. In theory you can do this, but I'm afraid that the pressure would maybe crack the seeds. So that's why I'm not using the vacuum sealer. And yeah, I just keep it like this. Okay, now let's take a look into my freezer. Okay, these are the seeds that I have so far. So as you can see, this says Heirloom seeds. And I've frozen quite a lot of seeds already. Different kinds. Not only like vegetable seeds, but also herbs and other stuff. And also a lot of original seeds, which I have bought but never used. I just froze them. And yeah, I don't have space left anymore in here. So I need to get a second bag for the seeds. So this is just going into here like this. And next time I'm going to come with a bigger bag. And yeah, so let's say that it's springtime and you want to take out some seeds. Then it's important that you do not like take out the seeds for too long. You just grab your stuff that you need and then you throw the seeds in again. Yeah, and now I'm going to freeze this other bag of onion seeds. This is not bulb onion, but this is Welsh onion. So the Welsh onion comes with much smaller blossom. So now I'm going to get out the seeds like before. I'm going to freeze them like before. The same thing over and over. And yeah, that's the thing that you have to do when winter is coming. Winter is coming. I like this work. It's really comforting, I would say. And also, I'm always happy when I can harvest the seeds for the next year. So yeah guys, I really want to thank you for watching and stay tuned till next time.